welcome to another TenTastic video. Today we have something out of the box for you. People have the most different hobbies. From cycling to fishing, you certainly know many. But there are a few hobbies that are not so common. Today we present you 10 crazy hobbies that people practice. Have fun with it. Number 10, high heels run. Whether it's Berlin, Moscow or Amsterdam, the so-called stiletto run is all the rage around the world. If you see women sprinting past you on vertiginous high heels in these metropolises, they don't necessarily want to catch the next bus. It's the stiletto run, usually organized by glamour, hard-boiled women with heels at least 9 centimeters high. They need to cover about 100 meters and have to prevail against their competitors who are insensitive to pain. Number 9, rubber boot long throw. The Finns didn't just invent the sauna permanent sitting and women's wide carry. Since the 19th century, the Nordic people have regularly thrown the rain-friendly footwear around. The corresponding world championship has been held for 22 years. The world record is of course held by a Finn with around 68 meters. Of course, there are important rules here as well. Men throw with size 43, women with 38. Number 8, the Cooper's Hill cheese rolling and wake. Would you throw yourself down a steep and uneven slope for a wheel of cheese that speeds up to 100 kilometers per hour? This is what the sport is about. Every year in May, numerous fans of this bizarre competition take the risk of falling down the slope, sliding and rolling over. Only rarely does anyone manage to catch up with the loaf. The competition has been held for 200 years on Cooper's Hill near Brockworth in the county of Gloucestershire in the southwest of England. Next place. Naked rugby. Rugby is the national sport in New Zealand. Athletes also meet annually on the South Island in Dunedin to play rugby, but completely naked. The unusual competition, which attracts many participants and spectators even at low temperatures, has been held since 2001. More and more often, the men are no longer among themselves, because women are now also enjoying the extreme nudist sport. Number 6, wife carrying. A man carries his wife on his hands. At first glance there seems to be nothing crazy about it. But if the woman hangs upside down on her husband's back, who runs with her through ditches and over hill and dale, it's the wife carrying competition. The lady, however, does not have to be either a wife or a partner, but only a combat weight of 49 kilograms. However, it is worthwhile to bring a heavier partner over the course of almost 254 meters, because the lucky winner gets the weight of the woman weight in beer. Men who drop or have to set down their baggage receive penalty seconds. This sport has come up with the Finns. Number 5, robot soccer. Those who don't want to miss out on soccer after all can resort to the robot variant. The RoboCup 2014 was also held in Brazil from July 19 to 25. All the participating robots, which will of course also be wearing jerseys, will be working entirely without human assistance. We can only hope that real soccer player will not have to compete against artificial intelligence at some point. The sport does have one advantage: we are spared unpleasant goal celebrations, such as that of Italian striker Mario Balotelli in the semi-final against the German team at the 2012 European Championship. Number 4, chess boxing. Not only noses, but also chess pieces must move the participants of chess boxing. In the classic variant, 24-minute chess games are interrupted up to 5 times by 3-minute boxing rounds and a maximum of 6 rounds. Each boxer has 12 minutes of chess time. Victory can be achieved by checkmate, an unallowed timeout, or, of course, knockout. Place number 3, blobbing. Probably the best sports competition in beautiful summer weather, the so-called blobber sits on one end of the blob floating in the water, a giant tube filled with air. The jumper jumps from one tower to the other end, catapulting the blobber meters high into the air. But how do you make a competition out of it? The so-called Orangener blobbing battle took place in Germany in 2014. Here, an expert jury evaluates the teams according to criteria such as tricks, style and landing. Number 2, Eton Wall Game. As the name suggests, this is a sports competition for elite British students at Eton. In a mixture of rugby and soccer, the students try to get the ball into the opponent's end of the field, with the only boundary being a wall. As a result, a typical game scene initially appears to be a goal celebration, but is actually an attempt to grab the ball. And last but not least, our place number 1. The Redneck Games. The Redneck Summer Games start every year in Dublin, in the US state of Georgia. The event is known for its crazy challenges and bizarre competitions. Competitions like toilet seat throwing, melon seed spitting, and pig's foot fishing with the mouth, to name just a few. Absolute highlight, the mud belly splash. The higher the mud splashes, the better. The lucky winner receives $1,500. This was it today with our TenTastic ranking. Which of these sports would you try yourself? Have you ever tried one of them? Tell us about it in the comments. We're curious to hear your answer. Subscribe to the channel and don't miss any more videos, fun facts, and top 10 rankings. Thanks for watching and see you next time.